I accidentally hit the space bar and it turned it off. Whoops. So this is part two of Hip Hop I Love You. But this is my troop jacket. This is the High Roller. I worked at a gas station in Cranberry, Pennsylvania. I worked full time after school. And I would buy hip hop gear and records and stereo equipment, and I love this shit, man. I thought I looked so cool in this, and I never wore it out because I was scared I was gonna get beat up, have shit taken away. I had a full leather Run DMC sweatsuit. That shit cost me $350. I wish I still had it. But yeah, this is like the original hip hop gear. That was before FUBU and Woo Woo and all that stuff. But Troop, I had all the gear. I had the shoes, the hats, the jackets, the LL Cool J stuff. When I went in the military, a lot of it disappeared, and I was sad about that. I let my uncle have some because he liked it. And the rumor that came out, Troop got this company, Troop, which made some damn awesome crap. Made these really beautiful, gorgeous jackets and such. They got done dirty by a rumor. They got shut down by a rumor that they were making clothes, selling them to the black community, taking the profits, and giving it to the KKK. And I'm like, what the fuck? The company was owned by a Jewish man and two Korean gentlemen, or one Korean gentleman and two Jewish gentlemen. I don't know, but far from KKK material. But there was a rumor that went around. There was LL Cool J burned all of his Troop gear in a car or something. I don't know. Some crazy crap went down because of the Troop. But I still got my Troop jacket. And I don't support the Klan. Hell no. Matter of fact, we used to go to Klan rallies in Pittsburgh. When I was 15, I went to my first Klan rally. Okay, I'm not pro Klan whatsoever. Very anti Klan. And we did it wrong. We did it absolutely wrong. We went down there. We were like, no, you guys are assholes. Blah blah blah. No. We did it fucking wrong. That's not how you give in to hate. The next years, we did it right. We turned the KKK rallies into breakdance competitions, where they had to erect fencing so these, pussy-ass Klansmen could address the world about their whiteness and all that garbage. But God, white people are so fragile. History of fragility terrifies me. But, so we would go down, me and my friends, because I hung out, we didn't race, who cares? Let's just have fun. I don't care what color you are, as long as you're a good person, you having a good time, I'm down with the party. It's like art class, keep it simple, stupid. But, I don't know, it was just stupid KK that. I don't know. I figured I was saying something racist. Blah blah blah. Racism is stupid. There we go. That's what I was saying. Racism is stupid. That's all. I forgot what I was saying. Shit. We used to have a lot of racist motherfuckers in Pittsburgh. There's still a lot of racist motherfuckers in Pittsburgh. I don't like that there's racist motherfuckers in Pittsburgh. Oh yeah, that's what we did. The KKK rally. Okay. There we go. That's the tip of the tongue theory, okay? I learned that in college when I took psychology classes, which everybody should. You can understand that humans are just dumb, programmable animals. And the tip of the tongue theory is if you forgot what you're talking about, talk about something else, and then it will come back into play at some point because you weren't thinking about it, and then all of a sudden unconsciously you were. That's exactly what happened. And I was talking to you about something else, and then all of a sudden I brought myself back around to the story about when I was 15, we did it wrong, and 16, 17, 18, so on beyond, we did it right. because we would bring down a lot of batteries, a lot of boom boxes, and a lot of cassette tapes with Prince and Michael Jackson and breakdance music, and we'd throw down cardboard, and right in front of the Klansmen, we would start breakdancing and just do our thing and just, do robot. And it was awesome. And we would just drown them out with their hateful rhetoric. And we would play a lot of Michael Jackson and Prince whenever we weren't breakdancing. And I kid you not, what we would try to do is get the Klansmen to start dancing to Prince and Michael Jackson. And once we do, be like, oh, he likes Michael Jackson. That dude's, he likes Michael Jackson. He likes, like, we would just go crazy on it. It was fun. Racism sucks. Don't be a racist asshole. That's all I'm saying. We're all on this planet by accident. We had no choice. Nobody here could pick their parents. Nobody. Not you, not me, nobody. I can't get mad at you for who you is. I can get mad at you for how you act. Don't act like an asshole. Not way I won't treat you like an asshole. But the generalized can't do that. It's bad. But anyhow, this is part 2 of I Love Hip Hop. This is how much I love hip hop. I have 2 copies of Paul's Boutique. This challenged me. Greatest album in hip hop ever. This and Van Halen 1 I can listen to front to back, side to side, without skipping a beat, without skipping a song, over and over again for the rest of eternity, and I will be completely happy. This album is perfect. This is a masterpiece. It wasn't considered such when it came out, but it is a work of art. I bought it the day it came out because this I knew. Well, I remember the first time I listened to it, and it blew my mind. It never stopped. I own 2 copies because one of them got scratched when my cat decided to run over my turntable, and I didn't like the sound or the fidelity or the loud clicking noises that were associated with the music being played. So I went out and, like, hi, Mike D. This is art. Beyond hip hop, beyond rap. This is a work of art. Thank you, Beastie Boys, for your art. Oh, these beat sounds. Where the hell? I don't know how this shit. They got Bob Newhart. I just grabbed his stack. I thought it was all hip hop, but nope, it's Bette Midler. Here's one of my favorite hip hop albums. This is Lights, Camera, Revolution by Suicidal Tendencies. I showed this my friend. Okay, he lived in California his whole life. And I showed him this, and I showed him the S and the T are lit up for Suicidal Tendencies. He's like, I never noticed that before. Well, now I did. Whatever. Then suicidal. The only president I'll ever vote for. Eric B. Make him clap to this. This album right here. Get it. Don't stop listening to it. It's just phenomenal. I love this album. And this album right here, like, the first side is epic. Like, first song to almost the last song, but then, like, Cut Creator on the second side, just great. Like, this is an album that defined my childhood. I love this album. Oh, shit. Yeah, we didn't. I saw albums recently for like $40-some on Hollywood Boulevard at some record store, and I was like, "See, this is the color soundtrack for how much is that? How $7.99." This soundtrack, okay, this and the Fight Club soundtrack are a couple of the most incredible soundtracks on earth. This has, of course, Colors, Let the Rhythm Run by Salt and Peppa. Fucking one of the most tremendous hip-hop songs ever. The original Raw by Big Daddy Kane. 7 Minutes of Madness by Eric B. and Rakim. Butcher Shop, Mad World, Gone Girl. This is just a damn good album. And, great movie. There's these two cows. No, two bulls. Sorry, take it back. There's two bulls. Now, at the top of this hill, okay? Papa Bull and a baby bull. The baby bull goes, "Hey, Pop, what do you say we run?" He sees a bunch of heifers in the distance. Sorry, I forgot to set that up. Such a bad joke teller for being a comedian. They see a bunch of heifers in the distance. Baby bull goes, "Hey, Pop, what do you say we run down there, bang one of those heifers, and run back up?" The Papa bull says, "Nah, son. What do you say we walk down and fuck them all?" I love that joke. Walk down, fuck them all. I can't live without my radio. Back when I was a boy, we had these little blue indicators right here with a letter on it to tell you how much to pay. And it wasn't $40, $50 like today with your record store day prices. No. No, we had it good back in the 80s. But this is like, I don't know. Oh, shit. Yeah. Rocking the house. Look, he's pointing at his wiener. I ain't gonna lie, okay? Jazzy Jeff, Fresh Prince, hold on, I know I got it, hold on. Where the fuck is it? Where is it? I have it, hold on. I don't have it here, but I have He's a DJ, I'm a Rapper, and ain't gonna lie, it is campy hip-hop, like the Fat Boys, and I like the Fat Boys too. I just sold their vinyl when I wrecked my car April 4th, 1990. I had thousands of hip-hop albums that I sold for pennies, but it's okay because I stole most of them. And my dad, who is super awesome and always will be, was an electrician. He's retired now. But he used to get this stuff called rabbit wire, which is all this leftover copper cable that would be at work sites. And he would pile it up and bring it home and store it in the back of my dad had this huge tool shed. He would pile all this copper cable behind the tool shed. And one summer, he let me and my brothers have at it, and we would strip these cables for 12 hours a day, stripping cables, going through gloves, stripping cables, getting cuts all over us. And we would take hundreds of pounds of stripped copper down to the recycling plant. The car would be on the floor like a lowrider. But, Pop, thank you. My dad gave me so many opportunities to make money when I was a kid. Because my dad, he loves landscaping. That's one of his favorite hobbies. So, me, my brothers, during the summer, we'd go and thatch people's lawns. My dad would go and set up a date and everything, and he'd pay us, and it was great. My dad rules. But, here comes Big Daddy Kane. Look at that $6.99 price tag. Oh, you kids. I feel bad for you and your vinyl collections today. Uh, so bad. But anyway, Big Daddy Kane. I want to say I thank him and Public Enemy. Matter of fact, this album right here. I want to thank these two amazing individuals, Public Enemy group, Big Daddy Kane person, for introducing me to this band called The Meters. The Meters. Listen to The Meters. They are incredible. Like, Public Enemy sampled The Meters' Just Kiss My Baby for the song Time Bomb on this album. And Big Daddy Kane sampled Here Come the Meter Men for Long Live the Kane. And I made it my life's mission to find out where these samples came from, because that's the one thing I love about hip-hop, okay? The one thing that hip-hop did for me that no other music did was influence my taste in music after the fact. Because these groups would sample such incredible music that I had never heard. So I thank the DJs, the producers, the dudes who found this stuff and shoved it in my ears, because it's, yeah, you guys, thank you. I appreciate what you do. Thank you. Thank you, hip hop. And I got 2 copies of this, just so you know. Public Enemy's Yo Bum Rush the Show. I have 2 copies of this because my cat threw up on one of them. The LA Player, MC Ice-T, Ice-T. This 87 was the best year for hip-hop ever. You had this, okay? You had, what, I'm trying to think, Big Daddy Kane, I think, came out, this one came out in 87. Oh, no, this one came out in 88. Time to set it straight. Yeah, ain't no half-stepping. But 87 was such a great year. 87, 88. 89 is the year I turned out on hip-hop, just because I didn't like where it was going with gangster rap, and I was right. I just, I enjoyed hip-hop because it taught me about the black experience, but then gangster rap kind of made it ugly, real quick. I liked the, black power, educate yourself, that type of stuff, because it was very interesting to me, because, let's face it, black people have been oppressed for a long fucking time in America, and music has always been an outlet. And that's what I appreciate, is hip-hop being an outlet to not just learn and educate yourself, but also to protect yourself from certain things, But I don't know. I never liked the N-word. I use it when I describe Donald Trump and Nazis and racists, because it's fun and they don't know what to think, which is hysterical. When you call them by their brand of hatred, their brains just... But I just keep an open mind, because just like Frank Zappa said, a mind is like a parachute, and it works best when it's open. And if you're not listening to Frank Zappa, you should be. Hot Rats is a great album. Boat Too Late to Save a Drowning Witch is where you'll find Valley Girl, which is an incredible collaboration between Frank Zappa and his daughter. And I love the fact that they did that song as a joke and a parody of society, and it became a hit. You know, like there's something else. This was a joke that made them laugh all the way to the bank. Beastie Boys, License to Ill. This one calls me D, Mike D. But this is from original. Look at that with the sticker on it. Produced by Rick Rubin. Wow. Rhyme stealing the new style. She's crafty, posse and effects. Slow ride, fight for your right. No sleep till Brooklyn. Paul Revere, Brass Monkey. Hold it, not hit it. Girls, slow, low. Tiny Hill. Wait a second. I take it back. I take it back. I take it back. There are 3 albums that I can listen to front to back, side to side forever and never get tired of. That's Paul's Boutique, Van Halen 1, and this. This is just, the Beastie Boys were just, you know, what I needed as a kid, which was kind of like an acceptance. You know, it's okay to like hip hop. It's okay to skate. It's okay to like graffiti. It's okay to be a pest. Because that's what they were. I emulated that. But, you know, god damn, I love hip hop. And I also love Van Halen. This is in the pile for some reason. This is a great freaking album. So is this. This is a great freaking album. If you're not listening to Stormtroopers of Death, this is another joke album. This actually is the first grindcore album that fused speed and death metal together. I believe it's how it went. I don't know. But anyhow, fantastic album. I love SOD. With Mike Patton and with the other fat guy. Ice-T Power. That's when I saw at the, here, hold on, in case you forgot, I'm the king of rock. This is from this. This is the Power Tour. This is when I saw Ice-T, Hip Hop Rap Tour. But Thug Life. Look at that. The dudes are hiding the weapons. That's. Look at her butt. But, yeah, it's a great album. That's a great album. This right here, this is a great album. This is a great $7.49. My God. What are you kids paying for vinyl nowadays? Leave it in the comments, because that's what kids do. My God, you guys got screwed. Look at that. Run DMC Raising Hell. This is like, I saw these guys. I saw these guys. Yeah, it was pretty incredible, and it was a show where they pretty much had to cancel all shows in Pittsburgh because they ended up the song My Adidas really affected people in Pittsburgh so much that they ended up robbing shoe stores. The Honus Wagner store downtown got looted, and it halted a lot of hip-hop shows in Pittsburgh, but luckily I got to see this show because the hip-hop rap tour. It's a crazy time, man. So much drama in the PGH. Because I went to Fresh Fest in '86, didn't have no problem, saw Fat Boys and Houdini and, you know, whatever. I just love the hip hop. And Van Halen. Like I said, this is start to finish, phenomenal album. Just, And this is where Rick Ross, the white Rick Ross, sampled the. Oh no, it's the Dust Brothers. My bad. No, it was Rick Ross. I think it was Rick Ross. It's been forever. Delicious Vinyl. I used to hang out with the dudes. But needless to say, Jamie's Crime became a wild thing. Who'd have thought, right? Van Halen, one. They're amazing. I got shit faced with this guy. I got high as fuck with this guy. I had. My life is cool. I'd love to hang out with this guy. Look at that. We bought vinyl for $6.99 fucking cents. Dude, you kids are getting ripped off. Yeah, I got so much vinyl. I'm not a fan of it. I'm a listener. I'm not a collector. Because all this stuff doesn't collect us. I love it. But to be quite honest, someday I'm going to be dead and it's going to be somebody else's and whatever. It was Saturday night and I was feeling kind of sporty. Go around my neck pockets full of money. But yeah, these are two amazing albums that I bought for $6.99 each. Bitch. Look at that. Schoolie D and Cold Money. But, yo, Schoolie School, what time is it? I used to get these cut albums and everything, these like Vinyl Vengeance stuffs, these like just breakbeat albums. They're just awesome to listen to. I got home before. I'm almost done. I got these were my jams back in the day. Shout out to 45 King, the Tough City Records. These Tough City Squad albums, these were just the freaking. I love these. These were like, I couldn't get my hands on dynamic breaks and beats, so this was the only thing I had. Because like dynamic breaks and beats was like the song that you could get the sample from, but this is the actual sample looped over and over and over again. That's what I loved about it. And like, yeah, Tough City, Breakmania albums. This was. The 900 number, you know the 900 number, okay? You know the 900 number. The Ed Lover dance, this is the 900 number. Like that, it says right there. The 900 number, 45 King. I love 45 King. I like watching him, I watch him like mix up 45s, like doing these like turntable jams. Man, talent that I do not possess. I'm impressed. Breakbeat. Is he still in prison? Steady B. I'm serious. Yeah, I don't know if he's still, this guy, he had like a very short-lived career because I think he like robbed somebody and got caught and then whatever. All I know is there's a jam on here, the Serious Jam, but like it samples a bunch of like big band swing shit, and like I love it because that's like I said, this helped me discover like my love for big band and swing. If I didn't have it signed and on the wall, I'd pull down my Jack of Spades 12-inch from Boogie Down Productions. I got 3 signed. I got Criminal Minded. I got My Philosophy, and I got my Jack of Spades 12-inch signed by KRS-One. But they're on the wall. I didn't feel like taking them off. But there is a song on that 12-inch. It's the I'm Still Number One remix that just samples all this old-timey music, and when I was a kid, I couldn't get enough of it. I thank you, hip-hop, for helping me find other music that I didn't know was so great, but you let me know. So what you saying, Skip? I'll tell you what I'm saying. No delaying, no playing. Skippy Simon always saying. I'm saying I love hip hop, and I always will, and I love just I listen to it. There's a lot of it that doesn't speak to me. Sometimes it grows on me, sometimes it doesn't. When I hang out with people, I like to listen to what they're listening to, and just try to catch, because I like to dance. I like to catch a groove and just shake my booty to it. And a lot of music today just really doesn't grasp me. A lot of the new hip hop sounds like it got like a garden sprinkler, like what the hell? I like funk. I grew up on funk. I love that hip hop sample James Brown and Funkadelic and all that good funk. Everything is on the one, baby. Excuse me. But all I'm saying is, I got more hip hop albums. I got a lot of albums, period. I never listened to them, though. You see, like, my turntable is, like, dusty. I got a cat on it. I haven't turned on my receiver in years. And I'll tell you why. Because it's broken. But I need to get that one fixed. I know a guy who can fix it. All I got to do is see if he'll do it. I have a Harman Kardon receiver that, unfortunately, during the remodeling period of this building, I blew out because I was cranking it as loud as it could. These speakers are from a 1985 Kenwood combo, and they are the greatest freaking speakers on earth. The clarity in these is unmatched for a non-powered sub speaker. The bass response in this is so clean. I'm friends with a lot of people in the music industry, and my buddy Yuli, he owns a recording studio. Two of my old friends were the booker for the Whiskey A Go Go and the sound guy from the Roxy. All three of them have said, I have the most incredible sounding stereo on earth. And you can too. Just look into buying at the thrift store instead of the Best Buy, because Best Buy sells crap. In the thrift stores, if you can find stuff like this, it's going to be cheaper and it's going to be better for sound quality. Like, this is an Onkyo turntable. Onkyo is a very high quality brand. These are normally about $200. I got it for $20. That receiver, Techniques, 1983, high current output. First receiver that had a digital tuner and a, what's it called? Analog tuner. So you watch the needle go up and you watch the number on the digital tuner go up as well. It was so cool when it worked. But this thing right here, back in the 70s and 80s, they cared about high quality sound. Not how many components you can shove into it like they do today. That's the difference between today and yesteryear. Today is just shoving as many components as you possibly can in. Fuck sound. You got a million speakers going around, so all I need is two. I only got these things, right? Everything else creates an illusion. I worked in home theater at Circuit City for years, so believe me, I know. And I love home theater, but I just don't need one. I don't want a TV. But anyhow, music, hip-hop, I love you. Keep making more. I'll keep listening. Tyler, the fucking Creator. That dude rules. I remember I went and saw him when he was like 15 years old down in Vernon. They had this place where you could go cipher and everything down in Vernon Circle or something. But I used to go down there with my buddies in the band that I was in, and we would go watch kids just boom, boom, battle rhyming each other. And it was really kick-ass to see something that beautiful and organic. And I kid you not, that's when I first saw Tyler. And he was just great. And I just wish him the best. And, like, look at him now. Good for you, bud. Good for you. I love your music. I love your music. I love music. Music is great. It's one of those things I'm going to miss when I'm dead. But, yeah. Alright, that's my love affair with hip-hop part 2. I love you, hip-hop. Music. I love music. I love music. That's all I'm saying. Get high, listen to music. It's great. Alright, I'll talk to you later. Have a great day. I'm Skippy Simon. Stay awesome. Alright, bye.